Lux presents Hollywood. The Lux Radio Theater brings you Frank Sinatra in Wake Up and Live, with Bob Crosby, Jimmy Gleason, Marilyn Maxwell, and James Dunn. Ladies and gentlemen, your producer, Mr. Cecil B. DeMille.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. There's a pot of gold at the end of the Hollywood rainbow for the right answer to the question, what makes a star? Nobody has found out yet, and I don't think they ever will. No two stars are alike, but each has a certain indefinable power, a power that draws people like a magnet draws bits of metal. I've watched that power at work for 50 years, in a lovely face, in a pair of dancing feet, in a voice. And it has come again this year in the voice of Frank Sinatra. When a star is born overnight, there are always the cynics who say, he won't last. But he will last if that mysterious power is there. And it is my belief that in Frank's case, it is there. For his first appearance in the dramatic end of radio, we picked a delightful comedy that made a hit on the screen for 20th Century Fox. It's Wake Up and Live. And assisting Frank to wake up and live is a quartet of people from the screen and radio. Bob Crosby, Jimmy Gleason, Marilyn Maxwell, and James Dunn. Every week our job is just a little bit different. A new adventure for you and for us. And it's all made possible by a product which is having quite a few adventures of its own these days. We've just heard about one woman who made a single box of Lux Flakes last for 2 whole years in a Japanese prison camp. She was among those taken prisoner at Repulse Bay, Hong Kong, and barely had time to get together a few personal belongings before being herded off to a concentration camp. But among those few things, she managed to include a precious box of Lux, and so carefully did she use it that there was still a little bit left when she was exchanged and returned here 2 years later. She sent us the box with directions in Chinese on the label. I can't say Lux Flakes in Chinese, but in any language the suds are the same. But I can say curtain in Chinese, Nienza, and it's going up now on the first act of Wake Up and Live, starring Frank Sinatra as Eddie, with Jimmy Gleason as Marty Hackett, Bob Crosby as Charlie Standish, Marilyn Maxwell as Alice Huntley, and James Dunn as Steve. Anybody who reads a newspaper or listens to the radio knows Marty Hackett. Marty is easily the nation's foremost gossiper and authority in general on the private lives of our prominent people. A harsh word from Monty is as lethal as a blockbuster. A kind word, like money in the bank. Millions read his column, and millions more listen to him on the radio, where right now he is concluding his daily broadcast with, of course, the usual daily poke at his friend, Charlie Standish.
The main reason why Charlie Standish, the alleged orchestra leader, can never be president is that his head is too big to put on a 3-cent stamp. How you feeling, Charlie? And now, ladies and gentlemen, until tomorrow night at the very same time, this is Marty Hackett reminding you that a real friend is one who walks in when everybody else walks out. Good night.
Marty Hackett has come to you through the courtesy of Bleeker's Lumpless Oatmeal. This is the General Broadcasting Company. Okay, Marty, you're off the air.
Nice going, boss. Thanks, Steve. Oh, a telegram for me, Patsy?
One for me for a change.
Who from? Let's see.
It's personal. Oh, well, here.
Tell Hackett that Kane and Roberts, America's cleverest vaudeville team, arrive in New York tomorrow on the Wolverine and will be open to radio office. Love, Eddie. Love, Eddie? Looks like you've got some competition here, Steve.
Come on, sister. Who's Eddie?
Eddie's my brother, sweetheart.
Oh.
He and some girl have been doing a small-time vaudeville act.
Any good?
I don't know. I haven't seen Eddie in 4 years, but it looks like my luck's changing.
Say, Patsy.
Yeah?
That telegram. What do you say we give your little brother a break?
You mean a plug in the column?
That's right.
But, Marty, well, thanks, but really, Eddie's strictly small-time.
So I gather. And every smart, honest agent in town will know that.
I don't get it.
But the phonies, they'll read and believe.
Oh, I see.
Some of those wise guy agents have gotten away with murder, and here's my chance to teach them a lesson. Just relax, Patsy. and watch those 10%ers fight for the chance to put Kane and Roberts to work.
Patsy.
Hi.
Well, sis, aren't you glad to see me?
So you've really come to pay back that $20 you borrowed 4 happy years ago.
Same old Patsy, always kidding. But I might surprise you, sis.
Believe me.
Say, guess who we just got for an agent, Patsy? Gus Avery.
Oh, that chiseler. Hey, Steve.
Yeah?
My brother Eddie. Steve Klusky, the boyfriend.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Steve.
Why?
Don't mind him. He's always that way, Eddie, except when he's grouchy.
Gee, sis, that was a swell plug you got us in Hackett's column.
Marty ran that himself, Eddie. A gag on those agents.
Yeah, you should have seen what happened at the station. 14 agents knocking themselves out for a privilege of handling us.
And you picked Gus Avery.
It's none of my business, kid, but that Avery's so two-faced the barber's got to shave him twice.
Incidentally, what brought you here? I told you to come up to the apartment.
Well, this is the General Broadcasting Company, isn't it? And Avery's got us an audition. I thought maybe you could show me the audition room. I tried to find it, but I guess I got lost.
Not a bad idea, either. Well, come along. Take Sister's hand. This is it, Eddie. The audition's in there.
Say, how did you know?
Isn't that Avery inside? I just followed my nose.
Oh.
And who's Miss America with him?
That's her, Patsy. That's my partner, Gene.
Holding hands already with Avery.
Oh, he's just probably trying to give her confidence.
In the audition or in him? Well, good luck, Eddie. See you later.
Thanks. Hiya, Gene. Hello, Mr. Avery.
Hiya.
Gee, I'm going to like it here fine.
Oh, wait till after the audition before you send out your laundry.
Sit down, relax. Here, shake hands with Herb Spencer. You play the piano for Gene. And you?
How do you do, Mr. Spencer?
How are you?
Say, Mr. Avery, do we do it in here, in this room?
Get smart, will you? This is just a waiting room. There's the studio there, see? Just look through that window there.
Oh. Say, who's that in there?
Madame Elvani. She's going to audition, too.
But she's an opera singer. We can't sing opera.
Neither can she, so don't worry.
Quiet. It's ready to start.
But I cannot do it. I cannot do it. Bunny, darling, it is so simple. You just sing. Water. Get me some water. Then maybe I'll try again.
Hey, what's the matter with her?
Just Mike, Frank.
Imagine anybody being scared of a little gadget like that.
Pipe down. Get a load of Madame.
It is no use. I go home. Just try. Try. There is nothing to be afraid of. Pretend you're at Lescat. Now come, darling. Give out. Give out.
Hey, look, Madame's folded up.
Oh, Madame! Madame!
Turn off the speaker, Jeannie.
Right.
Well, you're next, kids. Hey, what's the matter with you?
Me? Oh, nothing at all.
There goes Alvani, carrying her out.
Yeah, just like first aid.
What are you turning green for? Now get over there to the piano. I'll speak to the boys in the control room. You hear, Ralph?
Okay, we're all set in here. Start whenever you're ready.
How do you kids want this thing played?
On the piano. 4-bar introduction and then 2 choruses. Can we start, Gus?
Right.
I don't want to walk without you, babe.
Come on, will you sing?
I can't.
Herb, do you mind starting again? I'm awfully sorry. We got the pages mixed. Come on, jerk. Snap out of it.
Oh, I'm fine now.
I don't want to walk without you.
Stop it, stop it. You jellyfish, you sap. Ruining my act while
Get
you
out
couldn't
of here.
sing
Get
it.
out.
Huh? Oh.
Sorry, Ralph. You never know. Hey, Herb, get some water for the bum. He's unconscious.
Yeah? How can you tell?
And now a few notes from my old music book. Charlie Standish is now at the Hi-Hat Club packing the men. Tune him in nightly at 9 o'clock or be smart and just go to bed. Attention, booking agents. A few days ago, I ran an item about Kane and Roberts, and did you fall for it? Mr. Gus Avery, at 10% over the heart of the same proof, quickly got Kane and Roberts an audition. But Kane was not able. And Avery gave Eddie the air. Meantime, he signed up Eddie's pretty partner, Gene Roberts, who was now threshing at the Golden Arrow in Long Island. And Eddie Kane, the crooner, who couldn't is a tourist guide at the studios at General Broadcasting.
Turn that off.
Oh,
Attention,
yes, sir.
Cleveland,
Yes,
Ohio. Those of you who are interested in final whereabouts.
Kane, you're a disgrace to the Guide Corps. Just because Marty Hackett got you this job, that doesn't mean you can sneak in here and listen to programs when you should be working.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. In the future, I promise to do everything in my power to be worthy of the uniform that is my privilege to wear, sir.
They to see that you do.
Yes, sir.
What post are you supposed to be at right now?
The Alice Huntley Wake Up and Live program, sir.
Well, get going, Kane. Scram.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Eddie.
Oh, hello, Mr. Standish.
Well, you got any more gags I can use?
Yeah, but let's kind of hide in the corner. See, if they catch me, I could lose my job.
Well, what have they got you doing?
Same thing, showing people around the studios. I just came from the Wake Up and Live show. Gee, that Alice Huntley. Gee, I was just on my way to see her, if she let me.
Oh, forget Alice Huntley and tell me what gags you got.
Well, here's one. The National Marty Hackett Fan Club will hold a bridge tournament tonight if the three of them can find a fourth. How's that?
Oh, that's terrific. Sold. Here you are, kid. $10.
Gee, thanks.
You got any more?
Yeah, listen to this one. The vegetarians refuse to listen in to Marty Hackett anymore.
Why?
Too much ham.
Oh, I'm not too sure about that one, Eddie. Wait a minute. I'll try it out on that guy over here.
Yeah, try it out on him.
I say there, my good fellow.
Who, me?
Yeah, do me a favor, will you?
Well, what do you mean?
Well, listen to this joke and tell me if you think it's funny.
Oh, shoot.
The vegetarians refuse to listen in to Marty Hackett anymore.
Yeah, why?
Too much ham. Okay, Eddie, I guess it's worth another $5.
Thanks, Mr. Standish.
Well, that's nice going. Say, if you get any sudden ideas, you phone me at the hi-hat. I'll be there in about 10 minutes.
Okay, I will.
All right, come across.
Here you are. Here's your $2.
What about tomorrow? You want my brother should come in and laugh tomorrow?
Yeah, same time, same station.
Wake up and live, if Lady Luck is yawning, up on your toes, a better day is dawning. Don't let up, get up and give. Give yourself a shake-up, mister, wake up and live. Well, George, how'd we do today?
Went fine, Miss Huntley. Oh, incidentally.
Yes?
You're all through the studio, aren't you?
Oh, yes. And I'll only be a minute more here in the dressing room. Why?
Well, in 5 minutes, we pick up Charlie Standish from the Hi-Hat Club. But as soon as his show's over, we have a cut-in announcement from this studio. So I'm leaving the mic on, save having to warm it up again later.
Be a fine thing if someone should walk in and start talking and something. He'd find himself on the air.
Yeah, accompanied by Charlie Standish's band. Well, there's no danger of that, Miss Huntley. I'm going to lock the door right now. Well, see you tomorrow.
Right. Thanks again.
Miss Huntley?
Oh, hello.
I'm Eddie Kane. I work here.
Yes, I know. I saw you before, guiding those people around.
Yeah. I always hear your broadcast, and I think you're swell. I mean, your programs.
Well, thank you. What can I do for you?
Oh, lots. I mean, wake up and live. Like you say in your program. I thought maybe you could wake me up.
Oh? Well, what is it you want to do?
Get over my mic fright. I'd like to sing in front of a microphone like you do. Gee, you got beautiful eyes. I mean, voice.
Well, have you ever had an audition?
Uh-huh.
What happened? Flop?
Right on my face. I fainted.
Really?
Yeah, see that thing? That thing in there?
You mean the mic in the studio?
Yeah, it's not a mic. It's a monster. It scares me to death.
Well, would you like to try again?
Sure, but I'd faint again. I know it.
Well, look, I'll be free all Wednesday afternoon. And if you can come in, say, at 3 o'clock, we'll practice with a dead microphone.
You mean one that died?
No, I just mean a mic that isn't in use. After all, if nobody can hear you, you have nothing to be frightened of. Now, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Right now, though, I have an appointment with our boss, Mr. B.J. Stratton.
See, you've been wonderful, Miss Huntley.
Forget it.
Oh,
Yes?
Charlie Standish goes on the air in a few minutes. I wonder if I could stay here and listen to him in your radio.
Help yourself. Wish I could stay, too. Goodbye, Eddie.
Goodbye. She likes me. She's going to help me wake up and live. Alice. Alice Kane. Mrs. Eddie Kane. Oh, gosh, I can see it now. Alice scrambling my eggs, sewing my buttons on, and me making good. A big hit. Singing with Charlie Standish's band, maybe.
Well, maybe you could, Eddie.
What?
Maybe you could.
Who are you?
I'm the spirit of the Wake Up and Live program. I give you courage and the will to do.
Yeah, but you sound just like Miss Alice Huntley.
Of course. I'm the spirit of Miss Alice Huntley.
Well, how do you do?
Eddie,
You can do anything if you want to badly enough.